With the Marvel Cinematic Universe on a seemingly unstoppable quest towards box office domination, Warner Bros. Has naturally been building up its DC universe in response. We know all about Batman vs Superman, but also coming out next year is Suicide Squad. In this one, we'll follow a team of imprisoned DC villains known as Task Force X, who are working as anti-heroes for the US government. Performing Black Ops missions in exchange for shorter sentences, each member is kept in line with a fitted explosive bracelet that will detonate should they try to escape. Now that we have a full cast photo, let's take a look at the characters and find out who's who of the Suicide Squad.
Too bad. Now what will you do?
Probably the most morally ambiguous of the squad, Deadshot is an assassin for hire and the greatest marksman in the world. He was first introduced as a new Gotham crime fighter but was quickly locked away for trying to kill Batman. Deadshot is one of the longest serving members of Suicide Squad and acts as de facto leader from time to time. Owing to a tragic upbringing, Deadshot has little regard for his own well-being and doesn't seem to care whether he lives or dies. Will Smith is your go-to man if you want an action hero, but he has the acting chops to do drama that brings the feels.
Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform?
Not an original character from the comic, Harley Quinn was created by writer Paul Dini for the seminal Batman the Animated Series. She was so loved by Bat fans that DC eventually brought her into the series proper. Once the Joker's therapist at Arkham Asylum, Harley found herself being toyed with by the Jester of Genocide, who eventually drove her insane. Harley is head over heels for Mr. J, but the Joker, depending on his mood, treats her as little more than a psychotic pet. If Margot Robbie's performance as Naomi in The Wolf of Wall Street is anything to go by, she is going to absolutely nail Harley's girlish mania.
My fault. I didn't get the joke.
Joel Kinnaman is playing Rick Flag. A seasoned military man, Flag is charged with keeping the anti-hero cast in line, ensuring that they complete their mission no matter what. Known previously for turns as Alex Murphy in the RoboCop remake and the troubled detective Stephen Holder in The Killing, Kinnaman is an understandable choice for the duty-bound Rick Flag.
G'day, mate. Captain Boomerang here.
Jai Courtney is Captain Boomerang. Now don't be fooled by the goofy name, Captain Boomerang is one nasty character. This Australian-born Flash villain is portrayed in the comics as dangerous, cowardly and even racist. Aside from his lethal arsenal of gimmicky boomerangs, he is considered a liability, even by the admittedly low standards of the Suicide Squad. Jai Courtney has shown his villainous side as the malicious Eric in the Divergent series, so we should expect a pretty nasty dude in Captain Boomerang. A troubled young woman burdened with murderous psychic powers, the Enchantress is tricked into joining the Suicide Squad, thinking it will help her control her powers. Predictably, the squad just wants to use the Enchantress's powers to their advantage and have been ordered to kill her if she threatens the success of their mission. Just watch one interview with Cara Delevingne and you'll immediately agree with the decision to cast her as the tragic Enchantress. Those eyebrows could start a war on their own.
An astronaut prime minister
fighting Princess Peach with a steroid injecting angel gun with wings.
Slipknot aka Christopher Weiss is making his live-action debut. Portrayed by Adam Beach, this supervillain was originally a chemist who developed this formula for a super powerful adhesive he covers ropes with, making them unbreakable. His training as an assassin and master's degree in violent rope use represents his status amongst the Suicide Squad. Karen Fukuhara was rumoured to play Plastique, but has clearly been cast as Katana, the Japanese sword-wielding assassin trained in the martial arts. With her own comic book series, Katana's weapon of choice is the Soul Taker sword, a relic that steals the essence of those it slays and stores them inside. This character currently features on TV series Arrow. Fukuhara is a relative unknown, but that will change now she's a part of the DC team.
You are not welcome here.
Adewale Akinnuoye Agbaje is Killer Croc. Killer Croc, otherwise known as Waylon Jones, is a criminal and therefore nemesis of Batman. This creepy guy has incredible super strength, and his crocodile-like appearance began as a birth defect only to be enhanced by genetic experimentation. Adewale Akinnuoye Agbaje is taking on this reptilian creature. If you've seen him in Pompeii, you'll agree with the casting choice on this one. That's El Diablo. There's actually multiple characters that go by this name. In this instance, we're talking about Chateau Santana, an ex-criminal with the ability to control fire. This role has been claimed by Jay Hernandez. Remember this guy from the Hostel flicks who gets his fingers taken off? Yeah, that guy. The big rumour doing the rounds is that the Joker won't be an actual member of Suicide Squad, he'll be their target. This speculation is based on the fact that the crazed villain has never been part of the squad in the comics. If it's true, it would make a damn good story. Either way, we're pretty excited to see what method Jared Leto brings to the beloved villain. David Ayer tweeted the first photo of Leto as the clown Prince of Crime on April 25th, featuring grills and some heavy ink. The new look has divided fans, many of whom consider it too strong of a departure from the comics. Reports suggest this was simply a celebration of the Joker's 75th anniversary, and that Jared Leto has been sporting a different look on set. No grills, scars instead of tattoos, and a whiter skin tone. Sending fans into an uproar only to surprise them later is not an unheard of marketing trick, but who really knows the motivation behind this stunt? So there you have it, the members of the Suicide Squad as featured in this cast photo, with the addition of Jared Leto as the Joker. 2016 is going to be an epic year, with Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice planned for the 25th of March and Suicide Squad slated for the 5th of August. Though I have to say I am far more excited for the team of supervillains to hit screens.
We have another suicide